I'm listening. I saw the fight last night with Joe Rogan, and he totally didn't understand what the hell's going on because he totally based that thing completely wrong. Oh, he exposed Khabib, a lot of holes in his game. There's no holes in his game. He's never been a stand-up guy. But he's gotten better. And if you don't acknowledge that how much better he's gotten compared to the last time, then you're not really doing your research, because he switched southpaw on this guy. He even did a goddamn back kick, for God's sake. He's improving all the time, and you need to acknowledge that. Don't act like he's got these holes in the game. Like, Jesus Christ, you think if he's gonna fight Nate Diaz, we're gonna stand with Nate Diaz? Do you think we have a chance against Nate Diaz? Do you think I think that? For God's sake, no way. No way in hell we're gonna fight with Conor stand up too. And everybody's got a different game plan. And if you don't change the game plan according to what's going on, you're going to get checkmated.
Colby Covington fight?
Oh, honestly, it's not something I paid attention to.
You didn't feel like that would bring added attention to the card and maybe some hostility to the card as well?
I'm not about that, so I don't really care about the added attention, the hostility, and quite frankly, the press conference was a little annoying yesterday. I wanted to smack him in the back of the head.
I don't care who they are. Anybody that justifies that has a problem.
I agree.
I can say something else right now, and I want to say it, but I'm telling you they have a problem. I'm being very polite.
No, you are. You're a class act.
Thank you.
And were you shocked?
Horrified.
You were, okay.
Shocked, horrified, never think anything like this would ever happen. In my 22 plus years of being in the UFC and doing everything I can in my life to build this great brand and to support this fantastic sport for my own little niche that I do, it's like you shat on all of us with that one move. It's like, that's not what we're about. And perception is reality out there. I don't understand how anybody can condone that kind of behavior.
Иншаллах будем ломать, иншаллах. Пока Всевышний Аллах дает, возьмем. Большое вам спасибо. Салам алейкум. Так, братья! Назад!
Yeah, I knew that I got it. I know that it was probably even or close to even going into the 5th round. Even though those other 2 rounds, the 3rd and 4th, were still pretty close. Just because I feel like I had her off balance many different times, landed some really heavy shots and stuff. Obviously the low kicks were pretty good, but that 5th round was the heart of a champion. I stole that 5th round, and that's that's what a champion does. That's what Mike Brown said beforehand, and that's what I did.
And of course, you kind of sealed the deal with the takedown. So I said earlier that.
Do you want to do that again? I mean, is that something that would interest you if you had a crack at Khabib again in the future?
100%. 100%. As long as he's at, he's going to stay at the top, I'm going to see him again for sure.
If you had a full training camp to really prepare and to game plan, can you go into that octagon and beat Khabib?
I think so. I think it's definitely, I was fighting the mindset of trying to go in there just like a lot of people thought I had just a one-shot chance, and I almost, after the first 2 rounds, I kind of went more back into that mindset where I was just trying to catch him with one punch rather than beat him the entire, my wrestling's good. I got it on a deep single leg, and I almost think I should have went to try to finish it, but I just pulled out and started punching because I wanted to get that knockout shot. I think if I went in there with it, it's more of, a training camp and a mindset. It would have been a different mindset for me. And I think I'm in shape for 5 rounds, and I'm able to really let it go and exert myself with the wrestling exchanges and scrambles. I think it's a totally different fight.